If you were to look at this video right now and guess what month it is that I am currently driving, well, let's see where I'm at. Oh, there's Lagoon. So I am in Farmington, Utah, and it is snowing. Can you believe it? There is snow on all the roofs. Now, what month did you guess? It is the middle of freaking May. Today is May, well, I guess it's not the middle, it's the first week. Today is May 7th, I believe. Yeah, look, there's freaking snow on the ground.
In 3.8 miles, take exit 7 onto State Route 105 and Parish Lane.
My bad, guys. Yeah, it is snowing in May. So, nice. You can't even see the tops of the mountains. It just looks like a little hill. It doesn't look like a mountain over there, but we are along the Wasatch Front. There should be mountains right there, and they're definitely, you can't see them. So, Legacy Highway, this is where we are headed. Going to some. This is why most container port drivers don't have mud flaps on their tractors. See how the frame bends up like that? If you turn too sharp, you do what I just did and you bend your mud flap again. You'd think I'd learn at this point, but anyways, it's all right, I go. Yeah, look at those mountains. Look at all that freaking snow. We are headed home now. So, it is raining super hard. Turn my windshield wiper speed up a little bit. Yeah, look at that snow. It is May, guys. What's the saying? April showers bring May flowers, but what does snow in May bring? I don't know. Does it bring flowers in June and July? Just kidding. No, this is actually really good for us because Utah, we've actually been in a drought the last couple of years. But last year we had record-breaking snow, and this year we're also having record-breaking snow and water levels. So this is really good for us because the Salt Lake, the lake itself, has been drying up for the last, 2 decades, and they're worried that the drier it gets in Utah, the more dust and chemicals become unearthed as the lake recedes. So this is actually a really good thing that the water, we're getting more water to go into the lake. So that's a really good thing for Utah, northern Utah anyways. You can see I am bobtail right now, and yeah. Seriously, all the roofs are white. Look at that. Should I start playing Christmas music? Seriously. Yep, that's it. I'm gonna turn on, I'm gonna plug my phone in. We're gonna be listening to Michael Bublé, the Christmas album. That's what we're gonna be doing. Because it's Christmas in May, obviously. Yeah, it might be hard to see with that guy's truck being white, but he's got about 2 inches of snow on the top of that Silverado. All right, I am back in the office now, but I kind of wanted to explain what I was saying while I was driving about the Great Salt Lake. For those of you that aren't, you don't live near Utah, you don't know what the Great Salt Lake is. The Salt Lake is the largest salt lake, or what do they call it? They call it a terminal lake. So nothing flows out of the Great Salt Lake. It's the lowest point in the area, so all the water and the rivers and the flows go into the lake. And because of multiple factors, the population growth in Utah, or just the climate going through dry seasons and wet seasons, the lake has shrunk significantly. And so because it's a super salty lake, also it being the biggest one in the Western Hemisphere, there's a lot of chemicals that are trapped at the bottom of the lake, and people are worried that if it dries up too much, that it'll make the air toxic and not good to breathe in, especially if you have like asthma or something. So anyways, we're very fortunate We had a crazy storm the last week. Holy cow, it was snowing so hard yesterday. We're down in the city and in the valley, so the snow doesn't really stick down here. It's too warm, but like up on people's roofs, there was so much snow on everyone's roofs, and like the mountains, I still can't even see the mountains, but they're covered in snow. So crazy storm. But that's what I was talking about. The Salt Lake is a massive salty lake that's, you know, here in Utah. That's why it's called Salt Lake City, because Salt Lake City is just like 10 miles away from the biggest salt reservoir in America, in the Western Hemisphere. So that's why. But anyways, it's good. It's good that we've got more water because we've been in a drought the last few years. So I'll complain about the snow, but ultimately I'm still grateful for it. So anyways, seriously, it is freaking snowing. Look at the mountains. Oh, so white. It is freaking snowing. I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not. The snow's coming. It is hailing, actually. 3 a.m. in the morning. And I can hear somebody's reefer running down there. Interesting. Let's get the truck warm so we can get to the landfill. Nice. Well, this is a problem. Maybe I'm not taking this trailer. I have no rear running lights. My flashers work, so if I turn my flashers on, both my blinkers work, but these lights are supposed to be lit up. I mean, that one's kind of lit up, but it's yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna have to shoot. Maybe I'm gonna go try a different truck, hook up and see if it's a fuse on the truck or the trailer. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Shoot, that's weird. You can hear my trailer airing up, so that's good. Darn, that's we'll wait for this truck to warm up as well. Then we'll use this one to test the lights. Well, that's good. Oh, sorry, that's really bright. Hold on. My lights work now. They work because I plugged in this truck. So there must be something wrong with this jumper. So now I'm gonna put this jumper on this truck, see if it works. If not, then I'll just take this truck. So I don't know. It could be a fuse or it could be the electrical line. We'll see. Yeah, I must have had a fuse blown because I just swapped the green line to this truck. So it's the truck, which is really weird. I mean, I knew it would be. This trailer is only 2 years old, 3 years old, 2021. So it's the truck. Well, it's probably just a fuse or the connection there. I'll figure it out later, but I really should get going. So I'm gonna drop this trailer and hook up with this truck. Okay, now we are finally leaving. Finally getting out of the yard on the way to the landfill. There's certain things, you know, when you kind of start going over the port, you learn what the DOT guys look for. There's certain things that a DOT officer sees as eye candy. Sorry, that's the lane thing. It buzzes at me if I go over the lane a little bit too much. There's certain things you have to really watch. I mean, you want to take care of all the maintenance on your truck and trailer. You want to make sure your brakes and your axles and your suspension are all good. But the things that DOT can obviously see as you're driving over the scales that give you the bypass lane or not. Your lights, if they see that you got too many lights out or you don't have enough lights on, that's just one of the most obvious things that they can see. Mud flaps, if you have tires that are low or blown, just things that they can see from the booth. They can also see your suspension if your suspension is bad when you roll over, if you're going over one of the newer ports that have the weigh in motion scales. So as you're going on the freeway about a half a mile before the port, they have a scale that you roll over. Oop, I'm gonna downshift again. Had to get up that hill. I'm here in Riverdale by Hill Air Force Base in northern Utah. I swear they've been working on this freeway junction for the last 5 years. I thought they were done, but then they decided to start again, so whatever. Bouncy, bouncy. There's my buzzer again. So yeah, obvious things that they can see from the scale house. That'll automatically get you pulled into the port. Gosh dang it. That buzzer is really trippy. So anyways, take care of the obvious things on your truck. Waiting in line for the scales this morning. Trucks coming everywhere. Nice. So apparently the far tipper is down. I mean, it was down yesterday when I was here, so gonna be a little bit slow. We're only running on one tipper and there's still 4 guys ahead of me. So anyways, well, I'm still here. This guy's load got stuck and there's only one working tipper. I'm not really quite sure what's going on, but whatever. That loader over there, he's putting his forks on. They've got a big pipe that they use to push up in and try and if a load's stuck, there you go, see, he's gonna go around and try and unclog it. But anyways, that's why I've been here for so long. All right, he's finally emptying off. Now he's gonna go. All right, we are finally leaving the landfill. It is now almost 7 o'clock and I pulled into the landfill at about 5:20 this morning. So yeah, I was there for almost an hour and a half. But at least I get to see the sunrise. That's good, I guess. I'm wearing my pink waste management beanie because I thought it was going to be cold today. The weather said it was going to rain. It did not yet anyways. But yesterday it was snowing. Holy cow, it was snowing a lot actually. And it's now the second week of May and I didn't think it was going to be snowing, so in May it was snowing. But today it's pretty warm. Yeah, the sun's out, so I'm going to have to take my beanie off and put my hat on. So bipolar Utah weather. I don't know what temperature it's ever going to be. So it's crazy to me how much Utah has grown the last 10 years or so. We're in Saratoga Springs and all these houses down there and up there. Let's see, that's the hospital down there that they just built. All these houses are brand new, like within the last 5 years since we've been going to the landfill here. All these houses are new and developed. Back in the yard now. I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, guys. Drive safe and we'll catch you in the next one.